Hey, we're back on the Warriors Den. Look who's here.
I'm back.
Damien, the man,
I'm
Keegan.
discovering the new set
Yeah.
and this shiny stuff.
He didn't know we had a new season
and
of
the
For
new
Honor.
season intro. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Welcome back. How was your vacation?
Pretty good.
You're
pretty
in
good.
the old country?
Yeah, I went back, see my family and all.
Your collection of old Dragon Ball VHSs?
Yeah, I trained like a samurai.
Great. The French
so
samurai.
yeah, I'm back.
The French samurai is back. Well, welcome back. We're going to have Roman on later too. Don't worry. He's not on vacation now. Yeah, we've got a bunch of news to talk about. We don't have a big show today, but we've got a lot of little things to discuss. So let's dive in.
Yeah, let's go.
So the big thing, the big topic I would say is matchmaking since the season launched. We this morning actually put out a patch, an emergency patch. Oh, thank you, Max.
What was that?
We lost our feed here, sorry. Oh, Max is at it again. We put out, not an emergency, we called it a hot fix this morning for matchmaking. Because you probably noticed since Season 3 launched, there were some additional matchmaking, regressions is the term we use.
Yeah.
And in addition to the hot fix today, we also did some things on the back end. So now, we're good?
Now we're back to the numbers where we were before the Season 3.
Yes.
So yeah, but basically we are doing some tests on our backend, on matchmaking, on stability. As you know, it's something we're still working out greatly.
Yep.
And that was one of the reasons why. And we found a bug also that we fixed today.
Yep.
So you should also see some changes on the stability.
Yes, especially if you're on Xbox.
Especially on Xbox. So if you have feedback on that, would be welcome.
But yeah, so if you noticed, I've seen on Reddit, yes, you're correct. There were some, definitely for the last week and a half, negative down slope on matchmaking.
Yeah.
That trend has been reversed, but I will also mention there is another issue with the matchmaking not ready is still something that we're working on.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as prevalent, like Damien said. We do have the same success rates we had pre-Season 3, but I know some of you are getting that matchmaking not ready and you have to kind of restart, try again, then it works. So we're still working on that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that's good news. Other news, next Thursday, we'll be doing a live update, the first live update of Season 3. And Roman will be on later to tell us what's in that. As you know, our live updates are often more focused on the fight side of things, balance and bug fixes. So we'll be talking about that later on the show. Yes, the question, the golden question everybody's been asking. I already see it in the chat. I've been getting it all over Twitter and Reddit. We need an update on where the ranked tournament mode is. So where are we with that?
Yeah. So
welcome back from vacation. Now tell people.
The team found a bug at the last minute for the dual tournaments that they fixed, and that should be out in the next patch. But by fixing it, basically they found something else, so a bigger problem. And on that bigger problem, they're still working on. So I don't have an ETA for the moment, but I know they're working on that before releasing the dual tournament.
Right. We don't want to release it in a broken state.
No, exactly. And it's frustrating because we did 2 public tests on it. We never saw that bug before.
Yep.
It was ready to be launched. And at the last minute, the team found it. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. They're on it. It's the top priority.
We'll update you here on the show when we know when it will be released, but it is this season.
Yeah, of course.
Still a Season 3 feature.
Yeah.
So yes, we are frustrated about that as well. We'll get it out as soon as we can in the good state.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, something more positive. This weekend, in fact, yesterday we just announced we're doing our first ever Extra XP Fest.
Yeah.
Is what we're calling it.
Yeah. It's a fest.
We've got an image actually, if you want to put that up. So it's doubling XP on all orders and game modes.
And orders is a big deal because orders gives you a lot of XP.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
contract orders.
We're super happy to finally have that in the game. It's something we work on the past season.
Yep.
The team worked really hard on it to have it.
And people have asked for it for a while.
They asked for it, yeah. And you know, some players contact me on Reddit. Yeah, I want to reach rep 7 more easily, or I want to progress my new hero, etc. There you go.
Yes.
Use that XP Fest for that. And something we want to do more in the future, of course, but that's the first iteration of it.
Yeah.
And
This
we're
is our
super
first time
happy
that
to
we've
have
had the
that.
tech available.
Yeah, exactly.
We weren't holding
exactly.
back before. It's just we
Yeah.
couldn't do it. Yes, and no, we've seen a lot of the reactions seem quite good.
Yeah.
People are asking, can we have it for other things? Maybe you can.
Not yet. Working on that too, but that's not ready for the moment.
And one clarification actually that Bio gave me yesterday, she's not on the show today, but someone asked about champion status.
Yeah.
It doesn't technically affect your champion, it doesn't give you like double champion status, but what she told me was when champion status tallies its bonus value, it's based on
What you earned.
Right,
Exactly.
so because you're earning the double XP, the tally is on top of that.
Yeah.
It's based on that
It's
number,
bigger.
not on the base. So it is still
So
bigger.
it's stacking basically.
Cool. And alongside the XP Fest, we also have a community order.
Yeah. Dominion Vanquisher.
Dominant Vanquisher. We're getting better with these names. I like that. It's more badass. Oh, look, another image. Great. So alongside this, you can also get 2,000 steel to spend as you wish if you win as many Dominion matches as you can.
Maybe to purchase one of the new hero
Yes.
if you're lacking some steel.
This was a very good transition that
Yeah,
you just did.
see?
Man, you haven't missed a beat. Comes back refreshed from vacation. Yeah. So there is no new content of the week, like no new emotes, stuff like that, because the new content of the week is the new heroes
Of course.
for people who didn't have the season pass. So if you didn't have season pass, you can now purchase those heroes, 15,000 steel each. That's the Highlander and the Gladiator, in case you haven't been around. And they're available now. And you can also practice with them without purchasing them. So try them out, give them a shot. Cool. But yes, new content will return. Our weekly
Next
new
week.
content will return next week. And
Yeah.
it'll hit the ground again. We basically we did this last season too. We want to give you a couple weeks to really if you want those new heroes. And there is a lot of content that comes in the new season.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to already give you more new content. So focus on what comes in the new season. Next week, you'll start getting new stuff. Cool. I wanted to talk about this. The good folks at For Glory, they're a community group. They do a lot of tournaments. They're doing a tournament this weekend, a 4v4 Dominion tournament,
That's
PC
cool.
only. It's on the 26th, which is Saturday. If you want to register, and I highly suggest you do, because actually we're really interested to see how 4v4 tournaments go. Go to battlefy.com/4-glory. You can register there, your team, for a 4v4 tournament in Dominion. I really recommend it. I want to see how it goes. I want to see people start doing that. It's always been our intention. We talk about it all the time. The game, 4v4 is really where the meat of our game is. We did our dual tournament last season with the Hero Series, but we always want to move more and more towards 4v4. So it's cool to see the community doing that as well. It will be interesting to see how it goes, especially as Damien mentioned, we are starting to see better stability this season as well.
Yeah.
So let us know if you have questions. Another thing I have mentioned, but I want to keep mentioning because I want you to attend, we're doing a PAX panel.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Our first live in-person event with you, the fans. It's at PAX. We're doing a live Warriors Den. It's going to be on September 4th. That's Monday at 2:30 p.m. And if you can't be at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, if you can't be at PAX, it's going to be streamed on twitch.tv/PAX2. That's one of their streaming channels. It'll also be hosted on this channel on For Honor Game. So, but you won't get a notification for hosting. So just FYI, that's.
And who will be there?
You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. Roman's going to be there, and Bio's going to be there.
Ah, that's cool.
And actually, you haven't been around, but we've had some meetings to talk about what we can do there. It actually should be a pretty cool show. So attend if you can. We really want to meet you guys. We'll probably communicate more on what we're doing at PAX next week on the show, because we'll be doing a thing at the UB booth. I'd also like us to do a meetup of some sort with fans that are at PAX. So if you're at PAX, please let us know. We want to meet you and hang out. Cool. And that's in Seattle next weekend, actually. So we're getting very close.
And we'll see PAX. That's cool.
Yes.
I'm quite happy.
Before this
Happy to be back.
Yes, I'm happy you're back too. I've been just throwing the community's feedback to different people on the team, and they're like, "Where's Damien? He's supposed to do this." Before this next one, I actually just wanted to give folks an update. before we do the final bit. So as you know, if you ever go to our Reddit on r/For Honor game? For Honor. It's just For Honor. That's right. It's down in the thing right there. I try to be as present as I can there and answer your questions or give feedback to the dev team based on what you're saying. Because it's a new season, there were a lot of questions and some bugs, so I wanted to just go through my list in case you're not aware. Feel free to jump in if there's anything, because again, this is all a surprise for you because you just got back today. Okay, Gladiator dodge. There is a bug on the Gladiator's dodge where when the Gladiator dodges, it's not functioning as it should. Yes, we know, we've heard you. The team's already working on that, so thank you. Yes, the good old Conqueror. The Conqueror's Ra. The spammable Ra. Our audio team did a pass on all of the heroes, and they did a bunch of work this season to add cool new sounds. One of the consequences was your beloved spammable Ra and some of the other spammables. I think Orochi, Lawbringer, a few others. The people were sad that they were changed. Our audio guys actually do read the Reddit, so even before I talked to them about it, they were like, we gotta change it back. So the Ra is being changed back. I think some of the others, I'll get more specifics on what others, but I don't have an ETA on you, but they heard you, and we'll bring back your Ra.
When they will be used to the new Ra.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna enjoy the new Ra. Yeah. There is a bug currently in Dominion mode with sometimes, depending on very specific circumstances, your feats won't unlock. Maybe one of them, maybe even all of them. The team's working on that. And there's another bug that we are working on where if someone disconnects from a match, the match, again, Dominion, will restart. So sometimes it's at the very end of a match and the score goes back to 0 and you have to replay the whole match. We've even seen it mid-match. Teams working on that as well. There's a question, is chip damage intended to kill? In the current build, it is not intended to kill, and there's a bug where it is happening. It is something Ramon talked about last week on the show. We're exploring adding it intentionally to kill, but the way it's in the game right now is a bug. So we're going to fix the bug, and we're going to revisit killing with chip damage in a real way. So we're working on that. AFK, our old friends with the AFKs, has reemerged. Okay. People have found some new methods, so we're going to be tackling those ASAP. Are you enjoying this?
Yes.
I feel like I'm having a meeting with Damien to update on everything. If you have problems with your deluxe edition, if you didn't get any of the content that was promised in the deluxe edition, contact UB support. It's just support.ub.com. They can help you out. Here's a good one. Iron Legion. People since launch have asked, I want the colors for the Iron Legion in the game. And that is, I've been told, coming this season. I don't have a specific time. Season's a long time, I know. I don't have a specific time, but we heard you. Those are being added. What else? There's a freeze in the game that we're working on as well.
On the world map?
Yep. Basically, you'll finish a map, go to asset deploy, and it'll kind of freeze on a beautiful picture of our world map. That is being worked on. Here's a cool one. Someone on Reddit was asking, a lot of people have asked this actually over the time. It'd be cool to have 4 execution slots instead of just 2.
Yeah.
And in fact,
I think that's a really cool idea.
In fact, yeah, we're working on that. So we don't have an ETA on that one. I don't think that will be this season, but we're working on it. Okay, another one. Browsing your heroes, going to the customized screen while you're waiting on the matchmaking screen.
Yeah.
That was a big request.
Something we're looking into also as well.
That is happening, I've been told. Actually, I was told by our friend Karamak that it'll happen this season. So let's see what happens. And then another one that I've seen a lot of questions about is controller remapping. Yes, we are working on that as well. And in fact, a first version of controller remapping will come this season. It won't be the full-blown suite that you want to do every single button, but it is a first pass at it, and then more intense will come later. Yeah. So look forward to that. That is all of my updates.
Pretty cool.
I figured people deserved to know all these things that I answer individually on Reddit, but then people tell me, oh, he never answers the questions on Reddit. Well, I answered it here as well. So that's that. Welcome to Season 3 of For Honor. We have another fun thing. Last week, you missed this, actually. You should go back and watch last week's show. Our animation team has been on point lately. Last week, someone was asking if you could chop someone's head off with
Yeah.
the kensei and then do the kensei's golf swing emote and hit the head. So last week, we actually showed
That's
a
a cool
video of
idea.
doing that. The animation team did it, and it also introduced a bunch of problems where you could hit bodies all over the place. So we're not doing that. But not doing it yet. Roman just shouted from behind. But that was fun. And this week again, I got some feedback on Reddit. Actually, the fake Canadian 1307 on Reddit said, "I'm slightly disappointed that the Highlanders reel-it-in execution doesn't ledge like the Lawbringers." So the ability, I get the impression from talking to the animation team, the ability to ledge with executions is pretty new. So they can kind of go back and work on them one by one. So I sent this to them, and they put this little video together for you. While that happened, Damien said, "I want that in the game." It's coming! That will be in the game, actually, later this season. I've been told that it's official. So thanks for sending in that request, fake Canadian 1307, and thank you to the animation team for being so responsive. That's awesome. I should also note that execution's called Reel It In. There is a bug also, which I didn't mention, where the execution names for the Gladiator were swapped with the execution names for the Highlander. So Reel It In isn't technically the name of that, isn't intended to be the name of that execution. So we'll fix that at some point too, with the proper, just swap the names. So that's all the business stuff, and now Roman will come on. He saunters on right now.
I will.
With his Far Cry
So
alcohol.
you know that they left all the Far Cry bar stuff, etc. With their balls.
Kimberlite. Man,
It looks very healthy.
yeah, it's purple.
It's
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
It's purple drink. We've got a live update coming next week. Oh my God. Are you gonna make
What the
Damien
frick
drink
is
this mysterious purple liquid?
I'm not drinking that.
Welcome back.
It smells like. No. I'm so not drinking that.
We're getting
I think,
a message not to
I
drink.
think it's bleach or something like that.
Roman is slowly trying to kill Damien in front of everybody. Hey, welcome to the show. So, live update coming next Thursday, all platforms. Shall we get into it?
Yep. So, what's new next Thursday? So we start with the Islander. We fix the guard break range bug that had the Islander, that currently has the Islander.
Yep,
So now it's gonna be same range as the other character.
that was not intended.
Yep. So that's fixed.
Fixed next Thursday, great.
Yep. Then a couple of things on the Centurions. Centurion heavy attack and charge heavy attack no cost the right amount of stamina when fainted. They used to be really cheap in
Yep.
terms of stamina. You could feint like 16 heavy attack before being out of stamina with the Centurion. That was a little bit too much.
Yes.
So we've increased that cost. Now it's about 8 feint. So
Divided by 2.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Great.
Also, on the Centurion, no, the uncharged jab after heavy finisher no longer unbalanced when you do it in revenge. And zone attack and parryable unlock is also removed. Zone attack can no longer lose target and become unparryable after the first hit when done out of lock.
Aha.
So a couple of changes on that side.
Cool.
Also, the Raider.
Oh, yes.
Stampede charge, we made some adjustments. First, sprint speed required to trigger the stampede charge is increased from 3 meters per second to 4 meters per second. So you will have to be a little bit faster. And also, when you actually trigger it, the startup of the move, so the beginning of the animation, is increased to 700 milliseconds.
Okay.
It used to be 600.
So that should...
A slight nerf to the stampede charge. You will have basically the the fact that you use it in dual, for me, it's okay. The issue is the fact that you were able to trigger it by just doing a 180 degree, like start and do an 80 degree, and you are already you had already enough runtime. That was an issue. So
yeah, it was basically instant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Then we made also some type of adjustments on the Shinobi. The Shinobi tackle sprint speed requirement has been increased to 5 meters seconds. It's to be 3 meters seconds. Same thing. You will have to sprint a little longer to get to that speed before being able to trigger it.
Cool.
There was the same potential of issue with the Shinobi tackle.
Cool.
Conqueror.
Oh yes.
Conqueror no longer falls when hit by an opponent's melee move while the opponent is in revenge.
Right.
It was something left only on the Conqueror. That was a mistake. We forgot to update the Conqueror.
People
graph.
on Reddit have these theories that we hate the Conqueror, and they use that as evidence. Like, they made this change to Revenge where no one can be knocked over by melee except for the Conqueror.
Yeah, we hate the
We
Conqueror.
fixed it. We love the Conqueror.
Truth is, I have a flail on my desk.
It's true, he does.
He has.
And the flail is too small. We have
Eyes.
those stickers, eyeball stickers that I put on the ball of the flail. So yes,
You should bring it on the next wires then.
I can bring it.
Cool.
My little mascot.
Yeah. And Roman loves the Conqueror.
Right.
And also Kensei. So we fixed some unlock tech on the Kensei. Swift Strike can no longer be unlocked to become unparryable. And Kensei can no longer rotate at extreme speed while attacking. So we are fixing that also. We still have some other unlocking issues that requires more code to be fixed. So we are working for some zone attack and also for sprint star. So we're working on this one code side, and maybe in the next patch or the one after that should come.
Cool.
Cool.
So mostly
That's
bug
it.
fixes this time around. Good bug fixes. So
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Roman. Shout out to Emil. Our man Emil's in the chat eating poutine watching our show. I saw that up above. Welcome back. Oh, he's still a mod too. He can mod. Okay, great. Okay. Actually, do you want to scroll up there, Gabe, so we can see what you've got? Sorry, we're just reading some questions. These are all, you guys have all such long questions.
I can answer the re-reminiscence thing.
All right, yes, re-reminiscence. He is
He's
since
our
before
rep
launch,
guy. Yeah.
every live period we did, he wanted to be the first person. He's an Orochi. He wanted to be the first person with his Orochi to hit the max level. So he did it in our alpha, he did it in our closed beta, did it in open beta, did it at launch, has done it I think every season now.
With each
Each time we increase it. So he has a question. What was supposed to be the special reward for hitting rep 40? Please tell me it was not just the neon pink and green outfit.
It was. Yeah, so basically one of the things we wanted to do with the rep 30 to rep 40 is to give one outfit per rep level. We think it's cool, so tell us if you disagree, but it's taking us quite some time to do outfits and keeping 10 outfits, not for steal, but only for progressing, we think it's a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
There you
that's
go.
it.
There you go. He's probably shouting at you and as we
And
speak.
hating me. But and the fact that people were saying we want to have more rewards on the last rep level is something we heard.
Yes.
We still have nothing, but
Right.
it's something we're looking into.
Okay, excellent.
So time snap.
Yes.
So time snap, what it does, it's increase the reactivity of your inputs. That's why we turn it on. We turn it off. And also what it does is that it makes, when you're on the receiving end of an attack, now by removing it, it makes all the attack, for all the attack, the timing between the moment where you see it, the moment where the UI happens, etc., now all is consistent. Previously with time snap, the issue, because of the time snap, it was not consistent. sometimes you could be in the case that you are today. Sometimes it could happen earlier. Sometimes it could happen after, etc. It was not consistent. By turning it off, now it's consistent. Now what we're doing is we're working into optimizing the moments where the UI happen in order to have the UI happen at the same time as the animation, to make you see the move as fast as you should be able to see it. Well,
Okay.
so we turn it off, and we have to make the experience more consistent. And now we are also fixing some issue or improving it.
Okay, cool. I do want to apologize. Usually I assemble a whole list of questions for these guys before the show.
Look up.
Yeah, so I didn't get time to do that this week, so especially to the competitive For Honor subreddit, I know you guys like to have your questions asked. I'm sorry. I just didn't have time this week, so I'm going to get back to it next week. Don't worry. Oh, God. We'll have more to say about the smoke effect next week, but I know the question that I've seen a lot was when we release, yes, we're releasing the smoke effect for all the characters. We've already told people that. Is if you have the season pass, do you get it for all the characters? And the answer is no. You get it for
It's like the elite outfit, basically.
Yeah. So you get it for the Highlander, you get it for the Gladiator, and then you have to buy it for the other characters, just like for everyone else. So that is the deal with the smoke effect.
Yeah.
And sorry guys, we're just reading in real time. Usually the questions are very short. These are like armor. Sorry, Sophie, I don't have an answer for you on the Shugoki question, but we'll look into it after the show. And
So the question Sophie faced was about sometimes with the armor the Shugoki can't switch stance. We will look at that.
Yep.
Time
Cool.
snap, we spoke about it.
Yep. Time snap.
Anything else? Are
No.
the player happy with the hero menu update and the fact they can preview everything?
Yes.
I haven't
I have seen much appreciation for that.
That's cool.
You know, most people come to me with complaints. They don't come with me
that's to
appreciation.
say, yeah, that's cool.
So I'm not being overwhelmed with appreciation. But every once in a while, someone's like, let's be fair here. There's a lot of really good improvements this season. And it's true. We've done a lot. And what Damien's talking about, if you haven't seen it, is when you go to check out your emotes or your executions. In the past, it was just an old video.
Yeah.
And it was like an out-of-date video even.
Yeah.
It wasn't like super updated. Now it's real time. You see your
The
character with his or her armor and loadout. It's awesome, and it does it in real time. So yes, people have liked that. So good job to you and your team.
Yeah. Region block for South Africa, that's a good point. I think
Oh.
we need to look into it.
We are looking, yeah,
Yeah.
I've brought that up with our online team. We're looking at it, what we can do. We'll see what we can do, hopefully maybe this season. We have in the past done different region recalibrations with who connects to who, so we definitely know that South Africa is one of the countries most affected, and we've been hearing you guys a lot, so we're checking it out.
Yeah.
Cool. So like I said, we'll have more. I'll have more prepared questions for these guys next week. That's on me. So sorry we're reading off a screen in front of you. It's not Riveting TV. But what is Riveting TV is the community corner, which we're going to go to now. Max.
And I haven't seen. And
Yes.
these are all new to me. So I will discover cool videos.
All right, it'll be enjoyable.
It's like a recap for me. That's cool.
I even tried to structure it this time. Usually we just kind of do it in whatever order, but I have a bit of a structure this time. We're going to start with a longer video and end with a longer one, and maybe have a longer one in the middle and the rest are real short. So, again, it's a new season. There's still a bunch of new content and new characters to check out, so we're kind of celebrating that. So my man Hyper Souls on YouTube did a video called Gladiator in a Nutshell. Let's check it out.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Everybody step together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
can't believe you've done this.
Like and subscribe. That was
There's a
Hyper Souls.
Quick question on maybe just a general comment on the damage of the Islander and if they are happy with it or plan to improve it. And I don't see who wrote the question, who asked the question. So the season is pretty new, so we want to wait a little bit
Yeah.
for things to sell and you guys to be better with the character before doing anything
And for everyone to play
in
those.
terms of stats on those characters. So far, what it looks like the Gladiator is pretty strong in duel, and the Islander is a little bit less strong in duel. But the Islander looks to be really good in team games. So for the moment, we're looking at it, but we haven't made our mind yet.
Okay. Back to the fun. Do you want to read this one? I like hearing you guys have to pronounce people's names.
Happy Camper Bob.
There you go. It's a GIF. How the Ra died. Just. Oh, that poor Conqueror.
Poor Ra.
Poor Conqueror. Yes, the Ra's coming back. Don't
I
worry.
like the reminiscence text also. Keep showing and teasing me that special Orochi armor set with the chainmail. Give me that. I
Well,
don't know what he's
I don't actually know what he's talking about either. Re-reminiscence. Send me a link. What are you talking about? Let me know. Okay, Jan43 on Reddit. Dodging the ballista with style. Pretty
That's
good.
really cool.
Nice.
Pretty good. Luden on YouTube. Highlander high-level gameplay. So dumb! So dumb. I love that Luden kept how long just a dude
The
walking.
guy walking.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Who we got here?
Roman. Oh, it's not that hard.
Big Daddy Dave on Reddit, King Reed on YouTube.
We're getting good.
I think, yeah, Damien just wanted to hear you say Big Daddy.
Yeah.
It's The
wanted-
Little Things in Life is the name of this one.
Good work.
Good Berserker gameplay. Mega 92 or Mage 92. How does one send these clips to you? You can do it on Twitter. My Handle is in sometimes when Max puts it up. My Twitter handle's here. Or you can do it on Reddit. A lot of people will just send me a PM on Reddit. Yeah, see, there you go. Mr. Pope on Twitter. And I try to go through, I get a lot of them. I try to go through them as much as I can. But send them my way. Okay.
This one
Okay.
is for you.
Yes. Yes. Okay, this is another longer one, but this video is fucking awesome. It's not a funny one, it's just really good. Horsehead McGazer on Reddit, or Literal Gamer on YouTube. Moments like these are why I keep playing. Or they fought the law. It's just a really enjoyable clip.
Yeah, the guy is really good.
Zone C. Victory!
Poker face.
Very
yeah.
impressive.
He's really good. Enemy
Yeah.
team at poor team strategy.
Yes.
You can say that.
Yeah,
But
what we were
still-
saying while we were watching, I think those guys get so psyched out. They're like, what the fuck do I do? They should have gotten other capture points, but that
I
was
love
so
the fact
good.
that they ran away at one
Yeah.
point. It's like,
That was awesome
cool.
to watch. It got me all psyched up. Okay, James Kohu on Reddit. Scottish hunk gets double teamed by 2 Italian men. Oh, God. I forgot the name of that clip is so good. Amazing. I'm glad that the roundabout meme will never die. Okay. Oh, this is another one from James Kohu on Reddit. Eye of the Centurion. The smile. Well done, James. Decade of statues on Reddit. Don't worry, little Centurion, I'll catch you. This is great. This is great.
yeah.
Is this one a GIF,
I
Max?
saw this one. It's really cool. The new effect.
Amazing. God.
I love this execution.
I didn't realize you could do that. You could catch someone with an execution at the bottom of That's awesome. Sorry, and now we're down to our last one. We started with a Gladiator. We're going to end with a Highlander video. This is from our dude, Young Maestro, who does amazing videos. It's actually a lot longer than the clip we're going to show because we don't want to keep you here all day, but I do recommend checking out the full clip. It's called For Honor Highlander Quest.
You're just a big baby! What do you think of that, Mr. Pajama-wearing, basket-faced, slipper-wielding, Clyde three-backle, gather up and play Ma Bleethering Gomeril, Jesse off-looking stoner? Victory! Scotland forever! You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C. Victory! 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 Victory!
Well done, Young Maestro. Like I said, the video goes on. It's like 5.5 minutes long. It's awesome. Keep up the great work. Zero Crack also did a great Highlander video this week, so shout out to you. I only wanted to do one of each, so you didn't make the cut this week because we always show your videos, but it was very good. That's it for the Community Corner. We got a few shout outs I'd like to do, and then we're going to be all set. But
There is a question.
yes, feel
From
free.
Edwin1402. Why don't you guys release gear, just new looks as new weekly content? Well, it's because doing new gear is really hard and really long. That's why. Yeah.
It takes a lot of
basically.
time to
Yeah.
do new gear.
It's
Yes.
like doing new heroes.
Yes. Cool. So shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Dashu and Asari. They were quite helpful. So Dashu is helping. He's the guy who organizes those For Glory tournaments, and he helped, and Asari helped. Earlier this week, Luke and I had a call with them because we had some questions on the future of tournament organization on our side of things. So it was really cool to get input from them and insights from them. So shout out to you guys. And I want to give a shout out to our man Pan. He has been a Warden cosplayer since I think even before the game came out. He's at Gamescom this week, and he met up with our coworker Nicola.
Yeah.
If you want to show the picture, there he is.
Ah, that's cool.
He has a great Warden armor set. It's legit. So shout out to Pan for keeping that up. He is one of the best Wardens out there. I also want to give a shout out to Baus Phoenix. He's a YouTuber, if you want to use that word. But he does great content. He does great For Honor content. And recently he's been doing beginner's guides because we've had a lot of new players since the new season and the free weekend.
That's
really cool, helpful beginner's guides. And because he's on YouTube, a lot of people have been really shitty to him in the comments. Don't be a shithead. Like, if it doesn't apply to you, you don't need to watch the video. If you're not a new player, maybe don't watch the video. It's been really helpful for people who are new. So I do want to give a shout out to Baus because it's awesome. Keep it up. Don't let the bastards get you down. That's what YouTube comment sections are like. They are the worst place on the internet. I say this as someone who spends all day on Reddit. Shout out to Baus. Okay.
I have a shout out also
Yes.
to Rukio for helping us find some matchmaking bugs.
Oh, nice. Well done, Rukio. I didn't know that. Cool. And this is kind of a shout out. You wanna do this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Rainbow has a free weekend.
Our friends on Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Siege. We have a lot going on right now.
Yeah. So you can go and play the game. It's cool.
Free weekend.
I'm not sure. So maybe what I will say is wrong, but I think it works. I think if you play the free weekend, you will get the Uplay rewards on For Honor, which is a Rainbow Six logo and all
Cool.
for your
So if you're a
hero.
For Honor player who hasn't played Rainbow, do it this weekend, the free weekend. You'll get a cool emblem thing in For Honor for doing that.
So not sure about that. Maybe the chat can confirm it.
Yes.
Maybe some player did it already.
fact
but it
checkers in the
works if
chat.
you buy the game. So I think it works also if you just play the game.
Cool. And their new season starts, I think, next week or the week after. So shout out to the Rainbow guys.
Yeah.
We love you. And that's it for the show this week. We'll be back next week. And then after that, we're going to do our PAX show. Keep in mind,
Can't wait.
that's Monday, September 4th. Be there.
So on this week, the Warriors Den will be on Tuesday, not on
Monday.
Thursday.
On
On Monday, and not on Thursday. Okay.
So check it out. Should be a good one. So thank you, everybody, and we'll be back next week. Later.
See you guys.
See you.